Hey guys, Amanda the G here, and the pandemic made me do something that I really thought I would never do. I bought an erg. I know that doesn't seem that out of the wall crazy to a lot of people, especially since the pandemic kind of killed all of the gyms, or at least made them incredibly uncomfortable to go to. In the before times, I taught fitness classes and the gym fired myself and like every other instructor in a blanket email, and it was really not a great situation, so I don't actually want to give them any of my money to be a member there, and also I don't really feel comfortable going, even being vaccinated. So for the past year, I have been at home working out by myself with little to no equipment, and by that I mean I have one training bar and I have some resistance bands, and that's it. I've been doing videos on YouTube, I have been using water bottles, and I've been using cans filled with stuff, and I mistakenly used paint cans and royally jacked it up my hand. There's a whole video about that. And I'm finally back to mostly kind of normal, but it still hurts sometimes. So don't use paint cans, learn from my mistake. Cardio-wise, I've just been doing videos online because I cannot run with my knees. They are so terrible. The only thing that I can really run on is an elliptical, and believe me, it is on my list of things that I will eventually probably end up purchasing. You may be wondering why I got an erg. I was a rower in college, so I know how to use them, I know how to work out in them, I know the appropriate technique for it, even though I don't always do it appropriately, and also I know that the best kind is a Concept 2, and you should never use a water erg. Don't at me. The thing is, right now it takes like 2 months to get a Concept 2 because the way that they're doing it is they make you wait on a wait list, and then once they have the stock available, then they allow you to purchase it. So I waited for 2 months to be able to buy my erg and get it to come to my house like only like 5 days after I bought it, not even, and then I got to have the wonderful experience of trying to get it from upstairs down into my basement safely without railings, and then put it together, which actually wasn't that bad. It's only like 8 screws. The thing is, I never thought I would get one of these because I told myself after college that I was done being tortured by this machine. You sit on your butt and you go nowhere. It is torturous. It is so much more fun to be out on the water, but that's not really something that can happen right now. And I needed to be able to work out, and my brain got over it somehow, and it took a very long time to get there. But the problem is, now my body is not over it at all. I've worked out on this twice by the time I'm filming this video, and the first workout I picked was my least favorite workout in college, which is a 10K, and the reason I picked that is because it was my least favorite workout, and I know that if you hate it, it's good for you. And then my second workout was my second least favorite thing, which is running 500-meter sprints with 1 minute of rest between. I did 5 of them, which was a lot, and then I had a 5-minute break where I almost vomited and almost passed out and couldn't really sit up for a little bit, and then I did a 3K. The thing is, compared to how I was in college, like my splits are terrible, my stroke rate is so low, I just cannot go fast, I cannot maintain any sort of anything on this machine. Like, I can get a couple of good strokes in and then my body's like, I am dead, I need water. I can't get through an entire workout without stopping to drink water, which I understand is like a normal thing and people should be drinking water, but you realize like I was very competitive. I am very competitive. I'm a very competitive person, but I did this competitively for 4 years and I have lost so much. I also didn't realize how long it takes to break in like the heel plate and the back, and I got some pretty nasty blisters going because yes, I do row barefoot because that's how rowers use ergs, and the only reason that you would be wearing sneakers on an erg is because it was in a gym and you were sharing it with other people and people would think that you're weird, and I know that because I have rowed on an erg in a gym like twice. Also, yes, I've only been on an erg like 2 or 3 times since college. 3 times since college. And then now the 2 that since I got the erg. So I understand that it's been a while. I understand that I'm old now, but ouch. I stupidly thought I was still maintaining some form of being in shape even though I was in quarantine, and evidently that's just not the case. So I have a new baby. It was very expensive, but worth every penny. It hangs out in my basement, and I will say, if you do want to buy an erg, then you should buy a Concept 2. This is not at all sponsored, but it's a rower telling you that. And to buy it from the company, don't try and buy it like on Amazon or something, because people are selling these for like 3 or 4 times the cost of it. So just like get on the wait list and wait 2 months. It's fine, and there's absolutely no reason to be buying the taller erg and waiting longer, or buying more to get the higher up erg. It does nothing. Don't worry about it. Just get the regular one. Stay fresh, cheese bags. And if you want me to do a video on like how to actually use an erg and generalized tips and like proper form-ish kind of and that stuff, let me know in the comments, because evidently I can do that now since I've got an erg.